up, gentlemen? So when it comes to your clothing, choosing the right size is only one part of the equation. You also need to identify what cut, what fit is going to look best on you based on your specific body size and shape. When it comes to underwear videos, talking about how to choose the best underwear, a lot of the information is based on your body shape, right? You want to make sure you're wearing a pair that looks great on you. Well, this video, I'm actually going to flip it and change it a little bit. I want to talk specifically about how to wear the best underwear for your specific size. At the end of the video, I'm also going to teach you a few Alpha M tricks to make it, however big it is, look más grande. Whether or not you're big, you're average, or you got a little teeny weeny, gentlemen, it doesn't matter because I'm dropping a little underwear knowledge on you and Al. All right, guys, so the first pair or style of underwear I want to talk about are boxers, right? Regular old boxers. They're big, they're baggy, they look like shorts, they feel like shorts, and they offer about as much support to Big Al and the twins as shorts, which is zero. If you're a smaller dude, guys, wearing a pair of boxers not only offers zero support, they don't actually support anything on anybody, but there is an increased likelihood of Al actually like poking out of the fly and rubbing on your pants, all right? In my opinion, nobody should wear boxers. Not only do they offer zero support, they look horrible as you're tucking them in your pants because you're just jamming a bunch of fabric down in your super slim fit, sexy pants that fit you appropriately. Now, if you're a larger dude, all right, boxers are going to be better in terms of your junk isn't going to be poking out of the fly and rubbing on your pants. But I'm still saying if you're a bigger dude, you need more support even than the smaller guys. So if you're a smaller dude, what I'd recommend is look for a pair of underwear, whether or not it is briefs, whether or not it is trunks, whether or not it is boxer briefs, that is going to offer you support. It's going to hold everything nice and tight to your body without it being like overly tight, all right? You don't want anything like a compression garment because even if you're a little bit smaller, you don't want it to be so pressed up against your body that your boys aren't able to do what they do, which is be geniuses. As we've discussed before, the boys are the brains of the operation, right? All day they're going like this, up and down, trying to preserve the integrity of your sperm so that they don't get too hot, too cold. And so all day they're like this. Now, if you are wearing like super tight underwear, regardless if you're big or small, you do run the risk of overheating. And so it's definitely not a good thing to wear like too tight of underwear all day long. All right, guys, so next up we're going to talk about what underwear style you should be looking for if you're average or larger than average or extra large, which we'll talk about a little bit later. In the old days, underwear looked like this, right? You had no pouch, you just had a little flap, right? There's no extra room for expansion. Also, the fabric of these like tighty whities would always get like super stretched out like super quick. Well, now you can actually find underwear that are specifically designed for the man's genitalia. Pouch underwear are like the latest and greatest thing. Here's an example of my favorite pouch underwear, all right? Sheath, they are today's video sponsor. I've talked about them before. I've been wearing them now for over a year, and I honestly don't know how anybody doesn't wear Sheath, all right? Not only do these have a pouch for expansion, whether or not you're big or small, they also have something special inside. Inside your Sheath underwear, you have an additional little pouch. That is for the boys, and then you've got a hole, and you actually stick Al through there, all right? You're actually separating like the twig and the berries. And the reason why this is something that is like super cutting edge is not only does it allow for expansion, whether or not you're big or small or average or medium, it also is going to keep you drier and friction free. The whole reason Sheath was invented was because Robert, the founder, he was a soldier, right? He was over in the desert and he was walking around and he was getting all irritated and chafed and super uncomfortable. He was also hot, so he's like, yo, there's got to be a better way. So he started experimenting and like cutting up socks. Fast forward a few years and Sheath was born. Gentlemen, these underwear are the best I've ever tried. They're also kind of fun. If I'm being honest, when you put them on and you get everything situated, they're fun. They also feel amazing. It gives you enough room, whether or not you're little, whether or not you're big, whether or not you're average. Sheath underwear are amazing. And I'm telling you, if you try them, guys, you're never going to want to wear a standard pair of underwear again. Guys, hit the link down below. That link is special. There's a discount. If you go through our special link, guys, limited time. Grab a pair or 5 of Sheath. I'm telling you, these are super sexy. They've got different lengths, different colors. These are another one of my favorites, guys. The gray, super sexy, solid black, you betcha. The white ones, though, the white ones, literally, if you rock a pair of white Sheath underwear, not only does it make you look gigantic, it makes you look huge. Sheath has a ton of incredibly cool, badass designs. They've got different lengths. They also have different colors. And now they've got different fabrics. They recently launched bamboo and mesh. Guys, they've also restocked all of their most popular options. Guys, hit the link down below and go check out Sheath. That link is special. There's also a discount. It's for a limited time. But remember, you gotta act because they always sell out of the super sexy colors super quick in the popular sizes. Regardless of if you're small, you're average, or you're gigantic, Sheath works. It not only works, it feels incredible, it looks amazing, and you aren't gonna smell like musky nuts. Gentlemen, hit the link, give them a try. I'm telling you, once you try Sheath, you're never gonna wear another pair of drawers again. So pouch underwear have been a game changer in terms of men's underwear comfort. Not only are they gonna help you look better and feel better, they literally are better for your junk, all right? The one thing you do need to realize though, all pouches were not created equal. Some underwear actually have larger pouches than others. If you get a pair of underwear, you put it on and you're like super packed in there, this may mean that you need a larger pouch or you actually need to size up. Typically with underwear, you've got two different sizes that will work for you, all right? So for me, I'm a small. If I was bigger, in terms of bigger, I would probably need a medium, but they would still fit well. Now, in terms of what length of underwear is going to look best on you guys, it really boils down to a few different factors, all right? If you are a short guy, you don't want to wear underwear that are like super long, all right? Here's an example of those long underwear, right? These are actually going to make you appear shorter than you are. And so for you, you would look amazing in a pair of trunks or a pair of briefs or even boxer briefs that aren't too long. In terms of proportion and balancing your body, all right? If you are somebody that has a longer upper torso, you want to make sure that you are wearing a pair of underwear that don't have like super long legs. And the reason is because it's going to make your legs look even shorter. But if you have a short upper body and long legs, what I would recommend is go with a pair of underwear that do have a little bit longer leg. It's going to help balance your body's proportion. All right, so now what I want to do is go over a few underwear hacks that I have developed over the years in order to make Al look imposing and impressive, all right? The first hack is to wear light colored underwear, all right? The light color bounces, reflects, makes it actually look larger. Black underwear, personally, I love also, but it makes everything look a little bit smaller. Now, if you're somebody that's small and doesn't want to show a lot of detail, black underwear is actually going to be better. White underwear does show more, but it does make it look more impressive. The light color bounces the light back, making everything look larger. Just like they say black is slimming, right? If you're wearing a black shirt, it makes you look smaller. White shirt makes you look larger. Well, when it comes to Al, if you want him to look big, wear a white shirt, aka white underwear. The downside to white underwear specifically is that they show dirt a little bit more, right? And so if you're looking for something that's going to make it look big without making it look dirty, I would definitely look for some type of gray underwear, something a little bit lighter. It's going to make it look larger than black. But black, in my opinion, super sexy. And if you want to look the biggest you possibly can in black, white, gray, it doesn't matter. Now let's talk about the lift and tuck. Have you ever noticed that when you see a dude in underwear, like underwear commercials, right? He looks like a freaking like elephant in there, right? Now, have you thought, yo, is he just gigantic? Possibly, but there's a trick, a underwear modeling trick that I'm going to teach you. It is called the lift and tuck. The way that it works, what I want you to do, you're pressing Al straight down and then you're grabbing Al and the boys, lifting up and like almost like pulling out and letting it rock. Tuck, grab, and lift, gentlemen. It's a simple move that's going to basically position you to maximize Al and the boys' presence in your pants. The truth is, all men were definitely not created equal. Some were created más grande, others more modest, others even small. But the truth is, depending on you and your specific size, the underwear you select is going to have a dramatic impact on how big Al feels, looks, and how he smells. Gentlemen, if you dug this video, why don't you drop me one of these to be like, yo, Al, seriously, you good? You good, buddy? Yeah, you're not that small. Or are you?